Hi everyone, I'm Kim Casey, and tonight we're here at the Panthers Ice Stand as the FAU Owls host the University of Georgia Ice Dogs for another two-game weekend. Coming off of two previous weekend sweeps against UCF and Lynn, the Owls clinched the number 2 seed in the CHS South Division, punching their ticket to the CHS playoffs. As the Owls get set for these final two home games of the regular season, they look for the win tonight in Game 1 against the Ice Dogs. Now we'll throw it over to Nick for an interview with number 68 Keith Goldberg and number 71 Dante Balsamo.
Thanks, Kim. And as you guys know, we have a giant matchup between FAU and the University of Georgia. And I'm joined here by number 71, Dante Balsamo. Dante, this game is an absolute revenge game. How are you feeling about tonight?
I mean, after last year's loss in the finals at College Hockey South playoffs, obviously this is a big grudge match. The boys have been pumped up for it all year long. This is a game that's been circled on our calendar for the whole season, and there's really not many words I could put on camera that'll describe how this feels tonight.
This goes to show how much passion and how ready you guys are ready to take it to the next level and take these dogs down. What are some keys to success for tonight?
I mean, biggest thing is we got to stick to our game plan and stay out of the penalty box. They got a couple hotheads over on their side, and we got to be composed tonight.
And as you know, tonight it's hair flow night. I got to ask you, Dante, you're one of the top dogs for me for some of the best flow, but who on the team is your favorite, has the best flow? Who there has the best set of locks?
I mean, you got to go with either Beraldi or Miles. Both of them have some pretty sweet flow. Mine just come out the side. They got some nice stuff going out the back, but one of those two.
You want to know how nice Miles' flow is? Ask me.
How nice?
His flow is so nice that if his hair was a rapper, it would be called Little Nappy. What do you think? What do you think?
We'll go with that, yeah.
All right, Owl fans, now I'm joined by number 68, Keith Goldberg. Keith, this is revenge game. The dogs are coming to visit us. How are we going to put them down tonight?
Well, Dave wanted me to say this. Just give Dave the puck and let him skate it, probably shoot and score, because that's all he does.
How do you guys are feeling about the power play unit tonight and the PK?
Well, we're missing a big piece in Weir. I mean, he's right in the middle. He just controls it. We have, I believe, DJ Urbano stepping up, and we put Freeds in the middle. So Freeds has a hard shot. I took one to the ankle, but I'm just going to feed him, hopefully.
And as you know, tonight is one of our themed nights. It's the hair flow night. Who is your pick for the best flow? Who has the best locks in this team?
Besides me.
Clearly.
Besides me, I'm surprised Dante wasn't on the thing, but definitely Miles or Beezer.
Tonight, it's going to be fireworks between FAU and Georgia, so make sure you stick around as we're going to have it live from Owl Radio and, of course, some video highlights brought to you by Owl TV. We'll see you then.
What's up, boys? Yo! What's up, boys? Let's go, hey, listen, boys, listen up. All right? Tonight we play against Georgia, but you know what? They're barking up the wrong tree. Who are we? We're the Owls, aren't we? Right? Yeah. We're going to send them packing with their tails between their fucking legs.
Here we go, and it's time between these two with University of Georgia hanging onto the puck. It deflects right off of Davidson as McNellis hangs onto the puck, goes around the court side of the rink side. He's almost got a breakaway here for number 10 for Rucks, trying to find his side right over the blue line. Shoots, and he goes right off the pad from the goalkeeper, University of Georgia.
After 20 minutes of play, we have a tied game at 0 apiece. After a strong first period, the boys look to keep this momentum going as they prepare to hit the ice for the second. After 2 periods of play, we still have a 0-0 tie. The boys are now headed back to the locker room and hopes to come out with a win for Game 1.
Face-off draw in the center of the ice as began the third period here. Chance to begin. It's David Israel. He scores! crowd is going nuts.
After the third period, we have a 1-1 tied game. Georgia got the first goal, but David Israel got the goal on the power play to send us into a 3-on-3 sudden death overtime. We'll see you again when the game goes final.
Believe it, as Goldberg rushes down. Up and he scores! He scores! An overtime goal! He scores! FAU wins it! FAU wins it! In overtime, it's 2-1.
Huge win tonight for the Owls as they come out with a 2-1 overtime victory thanks to a beautiful goal by Justin Greenberg.
Wow, wow, wow. What an entire game that we just witnessed. A 2-1 overtime. You know what? This calls for a celebratory secret handshake. And tonight, I got two of my good friends here, Keith Goldberg and Campagna. Look at that face. Isn't he just handsome? Well, anyways, let's get down to the handshake, boys, to celebrate a big win against Georgia. I'm going to hand this mic over to my good friend, Pete. All right, so boys. Hang on. All right, boys. You ready to start cooking, boys? Oh, yeah. Let's start cooking. Let's cook it. He's putting the products. He's sprinkling. Oh, wait, hold on. That's good. Taste that. Taste that. Yeah. Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right, folks, as we say goodbye to Keith, everybody say goodbye to Keith. We love you, Keith. Bye. Congrats on the win.
See you, Keith.
What a matchup between FAU and Georgia. We have never heard this crowd explode that loud ever. I mean, this entire crowd was behind your guys' backs. How did it feel?
Yeah, it was an awesome experience. I think having a crowd behind us like that is awesome. When it's so loud like that, it just gets us going and it gets us to motivate. It motivates us, and it was just great. It was awesome.
Seeing it from the stand sides, it was just incredible just how hard-working you guys were. When you guys were down 1-0, battling out from 2 periods of 0-0, we had no idea where this game was going just because of how intense it was. You got a little bit chippy. We might have seen some fights. But you guys kept your calm. You guys kept cool. And David Israel comes on the power play. When you saw that goal go through, what was your thoughts?
I felt pretty good. He kind of helped me out after I got that penalty. That was a little rough, but he made up for it and got the job done at the end of the day.
I think that's one of the key things has been the teamwork. And, of course, your coach, Vinny, has been talking about the power play unit. Special teams was a key factor. I said it during our broadcast tonight that special teams was going to be huge. Even though you guys were 0-4 in the first power plays, what was the change to get to that first goal, David?
Yeah, I think they just played smart. They took their time with the puck. They kind of slowed it down, and they got good pucks to the net. We got in front of the goalie. Getting in front of the goalie was a key factor because he was seeing everything early in the game. And then once we got the shots through, when we were screening him, everything he was getting, he just saw it.
You know, interesting enough that you said that. I was hanging out with one of your line mates that you know very well, Matthias Weir, who joined me during the broadcast and said the same exact thing. The goalkeeper was seeing everything from Georgia, but they had to screen him, get him. They did it. And overall, the revenge game has been complete. What's your thoughts on beating Georgia tonight?
Yeah, it was just such an awesome experience seeing a crowd like that. And, yeah, it's great. It's a great feeling, and we got to get back at it tomorrow.
As he just said himself, tomorrow we are back live from Owl Radio at 7:45 p.m. at the Florida Panthers Ice Den. Campagna, thank you so much. Do you have any last words for your teammates about tonight's win?
No, just a great win. Celebrate it, enjoy it, and let's get back at it tomorrow.
Wise words. And stick around. We have more right after this. All right, folks. So coming out from a fantastic victory over Georgia, 2-1 in overtime, we had to ask the president of the club, DJ, wow, what a game tonight. What are your thoughts about getting it over in overtime from Greenberg?
I mean, that was crazy. Just hearing the crowd cheering FAU through the third period, second period, and just pushing us in overtime, that was nuts. I had adrenaline running through my veins the whole game.
I think it's fair to say I think all of us had our adrenaline rush through our veins when David Israel got that power play goal. So what was the conversation like between you and the coaches on the bench to get this team going to get past Georgia?
I mean, we had a little bit of a rough first and second period. We couldn't seem to put the puck in the net. But we were just saying, keep pushing. One will go in. One did, and we got the second one in overtime and finished the job.
And I know how much this means to you and the team, especially after what happened last year in the championship. But you know what? There's nothing sweeter than sweet, sweet revenge. What are your thoughts on getting those bragging rights tonight?
Oh, it's great. Just seeing them chirp us with the ring on the finger from last year, it was nice to get that win. Now we got to get one more tomorrow.
And as you mentioned it once again, and I'll throw this out there, tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m., we'll be back here at the Florida Panthers Ice Stand exclusively. Broadcast will be through Owl Radio. And as you already know, your team is celebrating out there. What is your message to your fellow teammates and to the fans tonight?
Just thanks for coming out. We need your support tomorrow. Again, to be rowdy, get us going here.
Last but not least, the question of the night. Who had the best flow?
Miles Davidson definitely has the best flow. Come on.
You know, I was going to throw another joke about Miles Davidson's flow, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm tired. My voice is dead, but, DJ, congrats on a big win. Keep it up the hard work, and we'll see you tomorrow. And likewise, for all you Owl fans, we'll probably see you tomorrow night as well at the Florida Panthers Ice Stand at 7:45 p.m. I'm Nick Cruz, one of your hosts. Want to give a shout-out to all my fellow members here with MJ, Pete, Rachel, and our sideline reporter, and the one that does all our social media for the FAU Ice Hockey social media, Kim, and more and beyond that have joined us tonight. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you next time.